Hello students, good morning to all. In the last class, we discussed the poem The Tiger and the Deer composed by a well-known poet Shri Aurobindo. Okay, today we are going to discuss the question answer of especially section number 2 having the word limit around 15 to 20 words, and there are mainly 4 questions in this section, and we will try to cover all of them, and you will complete them in your fair notebook and send it to me. First question, that is very important. What does the tiger stand in the poem for? For which kinds of feelings the tiger is the representative? What does the tiger stand in the poem for? What does the tiger show in the poem? This has been asked in the question. So the answer is the tiger stands in the poem for evils, darkness, death, and all kinds of mean vices. It is all related to the cruel beauty of the nature that has the nature of harmful activities or negative activities. Now we are moving to the second question, and what is that? What does the deer stand in the poem for? This poem, what is the representation of the deer and what kind of feelings the deer is the representative in the poem? The answer is the deer stands in the poem for life, light, innocence, and all kinds of virtues. It is all related to the beautiful beauty of the nature that adds the beauty of the woodlands. You can say woods, you can say forest, you can say jungle. This is the answer number 2. Now we are moving to the third question, and what is that? What does a soundless paw mean in the poem? Soundless paw. Soundless paw means when the tiger is moving, it is not making any kind of noise. So what does a soundless paw mean in the poem? The soundless paw means the movements, the activities of the tiger that is making no noise when he is moving through the grass. He is completely ready to attack the deer, and he has made the well plan for this, and he is working just according to his plan, and in the end he gets success in his plan. Now we are moving to the fourth question. As the mammoth shakes no more the plain of Asia, comment on the line. A line has been given in the question, and we are to explain it. As the mammoth shakes no more the plain of Asia. Mammoths especially related to a kind of elephants, large elephant, typical hairy with large sloping back and long curved tusk. At the time when they have had the dominating nature in the plains of Asia, but now their population have become completely extinct just because of their harmful nature. That's why the poet is saying that the mighty will die in their might. It means the creature which has the harmful activities, harmful nature, the extinction of that creature is must or compulsory. These 4 questions have been discussed by us. Try to understand them. Okay, that's all for today.